From the roof of the world, the birthplace of courage. High in the Himalayas, nestled amongst the towering peaks and rugged valleys, lies Nepal. This small nation is home to a people renowned for their strength, their spirit, and their unwavering courage. They are the Gurkhas, warriors born from the very mountains themselves. For centuries, the harsh yet beautiful landscape of Nepal has shaped the Gurkha character. It has bred in them resilience, resourcefulness, and an unyielding determination. These are not mere soldiers of fortune. They are protectors of their homeland, their families, and their way of life. From a young age, Gurkha boys learn the ways of the warrior. They train in the martial arts, mastering the use of the kukuri, their iconic curved blade. The mountains are their training ground, their endurance tested against the unforgiving terrain. The air is thin, but their spirits soar. The paths are treacherous, but their resolve is unwavering. The Gurkhas, forged in the heart of the Himalayas, are ready for any challenge. Their courage is as legendary as the mountains they call home. And it is this courage that would soon capture the attention of the world. The Anglo-Nepalese War, when legends first clashed. The year was 1814, a time when the world was in a state of flux, with empires expanding and clashing across continents. The mighty British East India Company, hungry for expansion, turned its gaze towards the Kingdom of Nepal. This small yet strategically significant kingdom, nestled in the Himalayas, was seen as the next jewel in their crown. Little did they know, they were about to encounter a foe, unlike any they had faced before. The Gurkhas, renowned for their bravery and combat skills, stood ready to defend their homeland. The Anglo-Nepalese War had begun. It was a conflict that would test the mettle of both sides, pushing them to their limits. The British, confident in their superior numbers and firepower, marched into the hills. They believed their advanced weaponry and disciplined troops would quickly subdue the Gurkhas. They expected a swift victory. They were sorely mistaken. The rugged terrain of Nepal proved to be a formidable adversary in itself, and the Gurkhas knew every inch of it. The Gurkhas, though outnumbered, fought with unmatched ferocity and tactical brilliance. Their combat skills were honed by centuries of defending their mountainous homeland. They were masters of guerrilla warfare, using the terrain to their advantage. Every rock, tree and hill became a weapon in their hands. They ambushed British patrols, harassed supply lines, and defended their positions with unwavering tenacity. Their hit-and-run tactics left the British forces constantly on edge. The British, used to easy victories on the plains of India, were stunned by the Gurkhas' resistance. The sheer determination and resilience of the Gurkhas were unlike anything they had encountered before. Here were warriors who fought not just with skill, but with an indomitable spirit. Their courage was fueled by a deep love for their land and a fierce desire to protect it. The war raged for 2 years, a testament to the Gurkhas' unwavering determination. Each battle, each skirmish, was a display of their relentless spirit and tactical genius. In the end, the British, though victorious, were left with a profound respect for their adversaries. The Gurkhas had earned their admiration through sheer grit and valor. They had witnessed firsthand the courage, the tenacity, and the sheer fighting spirit of the Gurkhas. These were qualities that left a lasting impression on the British officers and soldiers alike. These were qualities the British admired, qualities they desperately needed in their ranks. Thus began a new chapter where former adversaries became allies and the Gurkhas were recruited into the British Army, a partnership that endures to this day. A bond forged in battle, the Gurkhas. Join the British. The story of the Gurkhas and their alliance with the British is one of mutual respect and shared valor. It is a tale that begins in the early 19th century, amidst the backdrop of war and conflict. The Treaty of Sugauli in 1816 brought an end to the Anglo-Nepalese War. This treaty marked a significant turning point, not just in the history of Nepal and British India, but in the annals of military alliances worldwide. But from the ashes of conflict arose a unique and enduring bond. The British, having faced the fierce resistance of the Gurkhas, were deeply impressed by their bravery, tenacity, and martial skills. The British, recognizing the exceptional qualities of their former foes, offered the Gurkhas a place in their army. This was not a mere gesture of goodwill, but a strategic decision to incorporate some of the finest warriors into their ranks. It was an offer the Gurkhas accepted. For them, Joining the British Army was not just about employment, it was about honor, pride, and the opportunity to continue their warrior traditions. For them, service was an honor, a way of life. The rigorous training and discipline of the British Army only enhanced their already formidable skills, and so began a relationship that would span over 2 centuries, a testament to the mutual respect and admiration forged on the battlefields of Nepal. This bond was not just about military service, it was about shared values and mutual respect. The Gurkhas, with their unwavering loyalty and unmatched bravery, quickly became an invaluable asset to the British Army. Their contributions in various conflicts were nothing short of legendary. They fought in every corner of the globe, from the scorching deserts of Africa to the frozen trenches of Europe. Their adaptability and resilience made them indispensable in diverse and challenging environments. Their reputation as fierce and dedicated soldiers preceded them. Stories of their bravery and heroism spread far and wide, earning them respect and admiration from allies and adversaries alike. Their kukuris, their iconic curved blades, became symbols of courage and martial prowess. These weapons were not just tools of war, but emblems of their warrior spirit and cultural heritage. The British in turn recognized the Gurkhas' worth. They were not just soldiers, they were comrades, brothers in arms who shared the same risks and rewards. They were treated with respect, their culture and traditions honored. The British made efforts to understand and integrate the Gurkhas' customs, fostering a sense of belonging and mutual respect. They were paid fairly, and their families back in Nepal were taken care of. This support extended beyond the battlefield, ensuring that the Gurkhas' loved ones were looked after. The Gurkhas, though serving a foreign power, never forgot their roots. Their loyalty to the British Army was matched by their deep connection to their homeland. They remained fiercely proud of their heritage, their loyalty to their regiments unwavering. This dual allegiance to their homeland and their comrades in arms defined their unique identity and enduring legacy. Through 2 world wars and beyond, a legacy of valor. The story of the Gurkhas is one of unparalleled bravery and dedication, a saga that spans continents and decades. The 20th century saw the world engulfed in 2 devastating world wars. These conflicts reshaped nations, redrew borders, and left an indelible mark on the course of history. And on the front lines of both, fighting with their trademark courage, were the Gurkhas. These soldiers, hailing from the hills of Nepal, brought with them a fierce reputation and an unyielding spirit. In the trenches of France and Belgium, where the mud and blood mingled and the air was thick with the scent of gunpowder, in the scorching deserts of North Africa, where the sun beat down mercilessly and the sandstorms raged, and in the dense, treacherous jungles of Burma, where every step could be your last, the Gurkhas stood firm. The Gurkhas faced down the horrors of war with their characteristic bravery. Their kukuris, the traditional curved knives, became symbols of their resolve and tenacity. They fought not for territory or conquest, but for a cause they believed in, alongside comrades they respected. Their loyalty was not just to their regiment, but to the ideals of freedom and justice. The bond they shared with their fellow soldiers was unbreakable, forged in the crucible of battle. They helped each other, stood by each other, and faced the enemy together. Their bravery in the face of overwhelming odds became legendary. Tales of their heroism spread like wildfire, inspiring awe and respect. Stories of their exploits spread far and wide, chronicled in newspapers and newsreels, cementing their reputation as some of the fiercest warriors the world had ever seen. Their deeds were not just acts of war, but acts of valor that transcended the battlefield. They became legends in their own time, their names etched in the annals of history. But the Gurkhas' service extended far beyond the battlefields of World War II. Their legacy of valor continued in conflicts around the globe. They fought in the jungles of Malaya, the rugged mountains of Korea, and the remote Falkland Islands. They faced down insurgents, defended borders, and upheld peace. As peacekeepers, they ventured into some of the world's most volatile regions, bringing stability and hope where it was needed most. Their commitment to duty, their unwavering loyalty, and their unmatched courage never wavered. They were honored with medals and recognition, but their true reward was the respect and gratitude of those they served. Through it all, the Gurkhas remained a symbol of hope, a beacon of strength in a world often consumed by darkness. They were not just warriors, but humanitarians who helped rebuild communities and aid civilians. Their efforts went beyond the battlefield, touching the lives of countless people. They provided aid, comfort, and a sense of security in post-conflict areas. They were, and continue to be, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. The legacy of the Gurkhas is not just one of war, but of unwavering dedication to the greater good. Their story is a reminder that true valor knows no bounds, and their spirit lives on in every mission they undertake.